Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. This is another tutorial video for the RadioMaster Pocket. In this one I'm going to show you how to link two radios with a 3.5mm stereo lead, and so that you can teach someone to fly. So the student will have one radio and then the instructor has a button that they can take control or give control to the student. Now it's quite simple to set up. We'll switch over to the radios and I'll show you how to do this. Basically, the student's radio, it just has to be a basic model and that's it. We have to do a little bit more work on the instructor's radio so that we can set up the switch, so the system switches between the student and the instructor. So let's switch over to the radios and have a look at this. Now let's set up the student radio. I'm going to show, I've already got it set up, but we're going to go into the model button and we're going to find a spare slot, push enter and say create. All we need to do now is go into setup, go down to where it says trainer mode. Now on the student radio we need to call it slave. Okay, so if we come out now, I've got the radio connected to my instructor's radio. So let's have a look. Yep, and it's working. There we go. So that's all you need to do. Basic model, go and change the mode for the trainer mode to slave jack. Now we've looked at the student radio, let's take a look at the instructors. Now that's the student radio. Let's go and have a look at the instructor. So I've got a model set up here with, so your instructor would know how to set their plane up, so that should be set up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go across, and first thing we're going to look at the instructor one. Now if we go down to the bottom here, sometimes it's a little bit small for me to see this. Let's have a look. I've got to go down, I always go past it. Okay, this one has to be on, and it's going to be master jack so that we can plug into the DSC port at the top. So that's what we need to do on the first page, the setup. Right, let's go through everything and have a wee look. Right, I think I better go through to, let's go back. Okay, back to special functions. If we go down to here, we now have to set up a button that allows the student to have control. So if I click, it should be this one. So it's nice we've got a light here that tells us. So now the control would be with the student. We want to take over again. We just let go. Yeah, click the button again. So let's have a closer look at this. Whoops-a daisy. Let's just tap, and you can see. So we have to click on the enter button and then go. So the button needs to be down, so that will turn the trainer mode on, and you can see the SD button in the down position. Okay, and then your option there, you're going to select trainer. So if I go back, you'll scroll over until you find trainer. Then you're going to go across to here. Now you've got options there. Rudder, so you could, I assume this would mean you could just let the person use the rudder. But if we say sticks, that means they have control of all the sticks. And if we click here, that will activate the system so that the student can fly the aeroplane. Now if we go down, what I've done, whoops a daisy, I've set up some sounds, so that's what's setting this off. If I click down, so the trainer mode is on, and we've gone through this before in the basic model setup, so that is about it. Okay, I just want to let's come out of here, and we're just going to go into the system menu. Let me go across and show you the trainers. You can see there that this is where we can change the controls. So if I go to the aileron and if I click this and we go across, we can have it where both in this mode, the colon equals, it would mean the student gets control if we give control of that one. Then the other option we've got is plus equals, so this one both of the sticks would work, so both the students and the instructors, and this one we can turn the aileron off, so we could say control the throttle. You can make it your choices of what you want to do. Now let's click out there. We've now got a multiplier. Now I'm going to plug this in a moment so that you can have a look and see what this does. This is so if we are, it's not accurate the way the surfaces are moving, but let's plug in the radios and we'll have a look at that, and I'll show you that. So now I'm not going to be able to get both radios in shot, so let's just look at the instructors.
Welcome to HTX.
And I've got a normal 3-pin jack. Right, we plug into the DSC port, and we're going to do the same with this one. Now it should be this side. Let's put that down. Now if I push this in, okay, I want to do that again. I want to turn the volume up. Hang on, let me do this again.
Trainer signal lost.
See, when it's like, it will tell you if the signal's lost.
Trainer signal recovered.
Okay, there we go. Now, if I just dim that a bit. So at the moment, the instructor has control. If I click this now, and I turn the ailerons, you can see the first one, because that's the ailerons, is moving, and they're centering really nicely actually. What I've noticed, sometimes you can have a bit of, it'll be flashing 1 or plus minus 1, but it's absolutely perfect. Look at that signal, it's very good. And the throttle, there you go, full throttle. So that shows you that everything's working. Now if there was a problem, you can go to the multiplier, click on it, and then change it. You see it's all jumping up. And you could adjust it till you get to as nearest to 0 as you can. But we don't need to do that because it's absolutely perfect. Right, let's come out of this, return out, and I'm going to go over so you can see the channels. So at the moment, we've got control of the ailerons, both the ailerons, elevator and the throttle. And of course, the arming still works on this one. So it's your instructor radio that will arm the motor. So if we armed, and you can see the throttle's working. Now if I give control to the student, you saw the throttle dropped. So if I pull this down, we now should have control here. And you can see now I'm using the other radio, and you can see all the controls are working. Now if we left full throttle and we chop off here, you see automatic. So this always has control over the motor. It can always stop it. And this radio will have to arm it again so that it works. Well, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section below, because I'd love to hear from you. And let me know if you set this up, and tell me about your flying, because I'll be quite interested to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Happy flying. Bye for now.